Well, well. Hello, operators. Look at what it is. Oh, is this a surprise? Were we expecting more quiet time adventurers guild today? No. No, no, no. I told you we were going to mix it up. Granted, since we are now laterally posting these on YouTube, this intro might not make sense. So for those of you watching on YouTube at some point, hello and welcome. Syndicate is glad to have you. This particular subset of Dream Tactics, if for some reason you are watching this playlist to completion, the priors all having been done live when we were fiddling around with trying to simultaneously live stream on YouTube versus this one being the first recording that will be posted to YouTube. It's been almost a year or more between episodes. I kind of gave up on this game. Maybe gave up isn't totally the correct word, but I definitely burnt out. And those of you who have been watching the Adventurers Guild series, you kind of know why, and we've talked about it throughout the course of this gameplay as well. I remember commentating on it even during, our struggle that is recorded here. There are a lot of aspects of this game that I think are very good, and in particular, I find it to be very visually appealing, and like the design is cute, the music is pretty good. There's a lot of things that I do like. Gameplay for me leaves a lot to be desired, and it's partially because the deck building aspect mixed into a tactical squad-based combat game is kind of messing me up. Not being able to have reliable, consistent skills on my characters, not the best for me. And that is, let's be totally upfront, it's a skill issue to some degree or another, right? I'm sure there are those of you out here who can pick this up, play it on Nightmare, and have a good time, and perform probably better than I'm performing. But for me, this game has been like a blow to my ego, actually. And you guys watching me in some of the other tactics games that we've gone through, right? It's not uncommon for us to crank those up to max difficulty, give them a run. I mean, in our Adventurer Guild, we're currently in the middle of an Iron Man playthrough at cranked difficulty. I mean, the enemies have like 200% health even, and we're rocking and rolling. Not to say that there haven't been struggles, but it hasn't felt like this game did, at least from when I remember playing it in the past, where, I mean, hell, we'd spend hours replaying a single mission, just struggling. And at the end of the day, it just hasn't been enjoyable for me. I have not enjoyed playing this game. It was legitimately every scrap of ground that we cut our way through prior was like a grudge match, right? So, as we alluded to in some of the other episodes where we've talked about it, I am going to throw in the towel here, and we're going to make a change, because I believe that we are able to modify the difficulty at any time right here. So for those of you that were watching this in the future on YouTube and you were invested or for God forbid some reason enjoying just the nightmare slog that it was, I'm sorry. I apologize. We're cranking it down. I can't do it. And I really want to come back to this game and play through the last couple missions of it and finish it, right? Bring it to completion, because I don't like having unfinished games. I'm actually going to crank this down for a second while I talk to you guys. One of my goals when I started doing this little for funsy channel, right? And we all realize I am not a top tier content creator, and this is not something that I do seriously or even that well. But it's always bothered me as someone who consumes a lot of content, seeing people start games and never finish them. And that becomes more and more common with variety streaming and other things where people have to kind of chase waves and they got to do what they do to be successful. Because if you're doing it to make money, the game changes, right? And I'm totally about that. I respect it. I understand it. I get what's going on, right? But for me as a hobbyist who's just here to do this as something to do, and it's fun for me and hopefully fun for whoever stumbles across it, I I wanted to have a personal goal of actually completing the games and the playthroughs that I started to put up. So on principle, I wanted to come back to Dream Tactics because there are a lot of things about it that I think are good. And if nothing else, I want to finish it. But I just can't bring myself to dog it out the rest of the way on Nightmare. So we're going to crank this. Well, there's no normal, all right? So I guess we're just going to put it on medium. And I don't know if, like, what the balancing on this was. Maybe Nightmare was literally just meant to be absolutely egregiously brutal. And they did it on purpose, and I didn't know enough about the game to understand that, and playing it on Nightmare is miserable because it's supposed to be miserable. But I will tell you right now that playing it on Nightmare, for me personally, has been kind of miserable. And we've done fairly well. I mean, I think we've mostly full cleared 3 zones. We cleared the first zone. The second zone, we cleared everything except for the boss fight, and then I yoinked out because we couldn't manage it. And then we came to this stage, and I'm pretty sure this is like the second to last fight. So it's not that we weren't gaining ground over time. And ultimately, we probably could have pulled it out. But I just don't want to. Full disclosure, this one's on me. I'm sorry. And I'm full up. I'm just going to put it to medium since there's no normal. We're going to go skip right past hard, go to medium, and we're going to ride the rest of this through and hopefully not make fools of ourselves. So everybody buckle up. And how do I make this save the setting? Hopefully that locked. Okay. Now, I don't know what kind of change that's really going to look like, and you'll have to bear with me because this might get a little messy. I have not, again, I haven't played this game in a year or more. Not quite a year, just slightly under. So there might be a little bit of refresher curve that comes up here. But without further yip yap, let's get straight into it. By the honor of the knights of the bedside table, you shall not pass. I, Terry, will stop you. Hey, we're here too. Oh, right. I, Terry, will mostly stop you by myself, but these guys will kind of help me. You there, where are my battalions of bowmen? They should have been here by now. I'm not sure, sir. But maybe we should stop communicating by balloon pillow. Get smart with me, boy. Now come close. I want to send a message. Dear battalions, you better get here right now. You're going to miss the part where I single-handedly defeat the intruders. Signed, Terry. Nope, and away he goes. Perfect timing. Okay, and if I do recall, Reggie, his brother, I think, is like the usurper king or doing something crazy that we're trying to go stop. So, perfect timing. It sounds like reinforcements won't be coming for a while. Let's catch them off guard by charging in recklessly. Reggie, I love this plan. Slimy and I are all in. Battle hungry. Have you two lost your mind? The paths on the side are swarming with guards. If we run down the middle, we'll be surrounded in seconds. Luna's right. I think there are too many to fight head on. Why don't we split up then? Divide and conquer, baby. See, that just sounds like double the work. More like double the fun. Let's defeat them quickly before their friends show up. Okay, fine. I can tell you two are really excited anyways. Except for Reggie, who's not actually in the party. Okay. Now, I do have kind of an inkling. I'm pretty sure we were using Neru as, like, support artillery, because she has those star, like, falling star cards. And then the timed chests, I do remember being a thing, right? We have to get to those before they lock. Okay. It's going to take me a little bit of work here. So I do think we probably want... Sophie, I remember, is like our primary skirmisher. and she's relatively self-sufficient. Having her over here with Amber is probably okay. Let's just run it. Let's just run it and hope we can figure it out on the fly. Now, does it give me a turn order, or can I pick who I move? Okay. Looks like I can kind of select how we're going to do this. Narrow, what she got? They have to be asleep for that. And that's actually a fairly good roll, because I think we could put those guys to sleep and then just nightmare the shit out of them. Oh, man, that did not do a lot of damage, did it? How did that artillery end up hitting the same one twice? Is it supposed to do that? Or maybe that wasn't the artillery. Maybe that was literally a beam that I shot right on them because I didn't read the card. Either way, that's probably fine. We're gonna let her wait right there. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Fortunately, no stun. All right. Now, what is end turn? Okay, there we go. Send Sophie up here to start handling business. And if I remember, we want to alternate between orange and green. She has green currently. I do like this one. Okay, so now she's orange. Which means we can do this. Okay. It's kind of coming back. See how much doesn't tell me exactly how much damage it is. This is the problem. It's been so long that I've forgotten how half of these actually work, but put it out, correct? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, infinite range lightning man. Except he doesn't hit for anything anymore, basically. I forgot that he's a thing that we have to constantly pay attention to. Probably just have him turned on, huh? So what? Naru. No, it's literally just inflicts star damage to a random enemy. Oh, but they have to have that on them. That's right. We were pairing that with whatever map-wide targeting spell we had before. this. Give her her health back. Solid hits. We don't want to put sleep on Luna, so we will just wait that one out. There's got to be a... Sophie can get to there, but I think we don't. I think we literally... Does crossing through the burning tile ignite us, or do you have to end in the burning tile? This is... We have 10 turns, so I don't have to worry about that right away. Okay. That draws us a card. That's self-sustain. But it's also the back... Yeah, okay. Got it. So I think we want to do this. This one we don't need because we're not actually hitting multiple, so we can just do that. And we should have enough to do this. And then send her back to where she started. So we can go back up this pathway without that dude being a problem. Feels... Coming back to this, I'm sorry if this feels really jarring for you guys, because it feels jarring for me. It's fundamentally really different from what I was doing in Adventurers Guild, and it's kind of, the difference in mechanics are throwing me off just a touch. The issue here is I want to be able to hit this. Actually, that guy might die to fire. I can't tell. So we're just gonna go full crazy. We could activate and move again, but I think we're gonna wait here and try and bait the bombs into position, because I'm not sure exactly how badly they're going to hurt her. 104, and I mean that could be a bad deal if they both explode on her, but we got to pull them out eventually. So I think we're just gonna call a spade on that one. And these guys, we want to keep Amber outside of their range, which means she almost can't move up there at all until... Can... Is she not able to cast that on someone else? I thought she could cast that on Sophie. There we go. So we'll imbue Sophie's weapon. We'll just give her all the buffs, I guess, for the time being, because... I don't believe we can reach either of those guys with our magic. And I don't want Amber to initiate. Oh. Rough, okay. So let's address this here as best we can. What do we have for cards? Okay, so this is our artillery. And that's the one that just straight up puts somebody to sleep. What is the range on this? 3? 1, 2, 3, and it's AoE. I think if we move Neru up here, we can just straight up put this guy to sleep. This guy with a dart. Call that a day. Hopefully she doesn't burn to death. Get Sophie going over here. So I don't want to look at those guys real quick. I want to look at these guys. Okay. Because he's the one that debuffs. So I think we want to move Sophie to this tile, pull them down slightly. Which is unfortunate, because if Sophie was right there, I think she could hit both of them at once, but we're not hard up for time now. We're in green, so we will use orange first. Ooh, we missed. Not good. Okay. And that will pin those guys in just slightly. Enough that Amber can get to here. Which I think will give her... Nope, maybe not. Yeah, just enough range. Get some hits in. Rebuff Sophie. Now I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for Peko Peko over here. She's looking a little ouchy. Move her out of the fire. I don't think she can heal herself right now. Too bad she has Drain Touch right now, which would have been nice, but I don't want to hit that guy and wake him up. So I think we're going to wait it out. Sophie can take that hit easy. Now that we, you know, don't have crazy damage issues. Move Narrow over here. I don't know if this will actually heal because she doesn't have any tired stacks. This will make everybody tired. Which means we can at least give her some hit points. Not a lot, but... Now, how does interacting with this work? Okay. And it didn't take an action, so we can run this artillery and see who it pulls. Oh, that's maybe not the guy we wanted it to pull, but... Woke up that whole group early. They shouldn't be able to quite get down far enough to, like, threaten us without a little bit of time, so... Hopefully we can get Luna back on her feet. Sophie, I think, just goes fucking deep at this point, right? These guys don't seem to have aggroed yet. But if we can get in and kill this guy, he's got 251 health, though. We do have Skirmish, so maybe we... I want to get rid of the white mage as well, though, too, or else we're... Because if we fail to kill and then the white mage is still up, it's going to ruin everything. How do we do this? Can't be too greedy here. I guess we go hard on the white mage. Currently running green, so we go orange. Gotta be careful. If unit has green, gain 1. That's perfect. Still need 1 for that. So we can hit with this, kill the mage, pull back. That's all she can do. We have to hope that Sophie can waste this dude, or Amber, sorry. Otherwise, she's going to have to take a hit. But... the guy's pretty durable. I don't think... Does this actually do damage? Nah, it just reignites him. He's already ignited, so... I mean, he may burn, or she might take a hit. We'll see. Yeah, okay. So I think we move her up one. She should still only be targetable by him when he wakes up. This is the one we needed when we were in all the fire, right? Because I think her whole thing is to light the area around her on fire, then use this to hit like a massive swath of targets. But I'm just gonna drain this guy. They still hit pretty hard. So starting from Luna, we will drain hit. I don't know how many roses we actually have. 3. No, and we pulled the boss. Yikes. That's alright, though. They don't have any heals out, so damage that we put out is still just a win. Amber did take a hit somehow. I'm not sure I noticed how. She's also in threat range of a lot of guys. This is where we would really want that meteor strike. So if I move her back to here, can she still... shame, but Sophie, what do you got? More sustain, a couple good hits. This is the one that really keeps us in rotation. Question is, do we move into the fire? It's probably worth it to move into the fire versus taking multiple hits. Like, if we can move into the fire and kill one of these guys, we will be better off. So, and I would like to kill the debuff guy. Good hit, Sophie. That was well, probably worth the burn tick that we will take. Nice, good zeros on Luna. Like 0 damage hits, keep them coming. Naru coming out with the big damage. Terry getting the artillery strikes. Oh, that archer taking another one. I guess we might as well just... Nah, we can't really get anyone with it. Where we're at, so we will stay. Over here, we'll let Amber handle this guy, because he should not be able to threaten her from there. Okay. Huh. I almost want to fucking smoke him from here with that. Can I? It's too bad you can't reach both tiles. Because now I don't know if she'll have enough damage to totally womp that dude all on her own. Because I would like to move Sophie in to finish the job, but with 6 turns and Terry right there, we probably have plenty of time to slow play this. Back to Luna. She is surrounded by fire, so we might be able to get some range out of this. Don't need heals. Put down more brambles. Oh, there's the archer battalions. Okay, so let's see. Terry has some danger range on him, that's for sure. What does that look like if we put Sophie right in the thick of it? Perfect. Okay. That's still pretty dangerous, actually, for... this guy. Alright, so, in theory, if we move Amber to here... and she could kill Terry... I don't know if... Is friendly fire a thing? Will this hurt Sophie? No. Alright, easy. I'm gonna put her out. Naru. This just straight up heals, so we'll recover on ourselves. Launch the orbital. Put more sleep on this guy. Actually, he is asleep, so we'll leave him asleep. Hopefully he burns. Oh. No, he's asleep. Okay. For a second, I thought all the rotating status marks made me think that the crit or something had unslumbered him, which is not what we want. Gosh. Earthquake's not going to work because we don't have any... Nope. Come on. That'll do. Okay. I thought that guy for sure was going to burn to death. I'll take the Heartseeker. I don't think there's a lot we can do from where we are. Yeah. So we'll just have her wait. Actually, do we have this? We do. So we can try and find a way to just heal ourselves, I guess, by creating fire and then extinguishing the fire. That'll be it for her. Naru. Just snipe this guy off. Drop another nuke. Then we'll have Sophie. I don't think she can move after she attacks, even if she doesn't move prior. Otherwise, we could probably kill this guy at range and then go up after those archers. But I think we'll be alright anyway. Yeah. Give ourselves a quick buff and call it. Looks like she's ironically not even in threat now, so worked out. And we will... Okay, so they're going to be getting down where they can attack Luna. Luna, however, I think at this point is durable enough that she can literally just handle it. These earthquake cards are messing me up a little bit. Fortunately, they're not adjacent. Let's see what that looks like. That normally, see, this would be way too many hits for her to take. But not sure what the change in difficulty here is, but she can literally just stand here now and tell these guys to get destroyed. So that is a massive difference. Though it's also, I do believe, partially because of all of these wither stacks she has. I think she's pretty tanked up right now. We will move Naru up. Bushwhack that dude, put a heal on her. I think that's probably all we can do with the reach that we have. And we will move to Sophie. We're starting in green, so we want to initiate orange. Should be able to finish the job. Easy, too easy. And then we'll put Sophie out. Did think they were were going to do that, but even with the top off, or without the top off, we would have been fine. Easy. So much easier. Granted, I also feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just fumbling my way through that fight, but we sure did it. All right. Man. I feel like some of these levels are not ideal, but 5 on int for Neru feels good. Now, can we break these? Yeah. Onwards we go, assuming this is the only door that we can interact with. Oh, well, I guess it interacted without giving me an interact button, so try these ones. Even though they seem like nada. Here we are. Alright. Right down the middle. Oh, some sort of, what, academy? Cooking class? What are we doing? Looks like everyone we freed made it here safely. Oh, these are people that we let out of the prison, huh? This castle just goes on forever. Reggie, are we close to the king yet? Certainly. King Fluff has always loved his food. It's only natural that his throne room would be near the kitchen. That just sounds like a guess, if anything. In any case, this is as far as my plan goes. From here on out, we're going dark. Reggie, wasn't getting to the kitchen just the first step of your plan? You're just winging this, aren't you? Not at all. I just, you know, I get inspired. My last plan got us to this point, right? I'm sure a new plan will reveal itself. I just know it. Luna, I'm sorry for putting faith into a pillow. Apology accepted. Wait, I got it. Let's continue exploring the castle. Once we find a route to the throne room, I'll send for the band of cheerful peeps to meet us there. So you want us to run off and fight guards alone again? Can't we just use your friends to make a big distraction instead? You know, while we sneak into the throne room and steal the crystal? Daru, Reggie rescued his band of cheerful dweebs just a few moments ago. How could we ask him to put them in harm's way again? I think we should handle all the fighting ourselves. For Reggie's sake, of course. You're not fooling anyone, Sophie. I agree with Reggie. If we tell these idiots to make a distraction, they'll just get caught again. And wandering around aimlessly with an army of pillows behind us sounds like a terrible idea. Finding a route to the throne room by ourselves sounds like the best option. Let's continue when we're ready. Well, alright. Maybe we were not that close to the throne room. There's our merchant friend. Hey, buddy. Oh, you don't want to talk? Okay. Yeah, okay. We should see if our equipment was anything that we're actually looking for. Like the Heartseeker sounds like a spear. No, dagger throw. That's for Reggie. What about the Godly Plate? Plus 50% hit points is not terrible. Great shield. That also seems disgusting. What are we using in terms of blues that we could sacrifice for that? Okay. That's what makes it possible for Neru to just bombard whatever's fighting next to Luna at all times. I almost think we just give up the Iron Turtle. Even though it's good. 3 defense with for each enemy ultimately is probably not quite as cool as just flat out blocking 30% chance to negate any incoming damage. That seems fairly broken. It's almost broken enough that I would consider putting it on Sophie, to be honest, but we have 2 red slots still, so we can throw some of these on just in case. I don't even know. Thing is, none of them really do us any good. Are we equipped with some cheap reds that we could just... No, it seems like we would just have to buy like a 2 power red if we wanted to do something like that. That is crazy. I don't foresee that becoming super important at this point. Sophie has 3 red slots, see, so we could give her a bronze sword just to give her the extra damage. But I do think we do that just for now. She's got the slots. Because we could buy, maybe, like a tier 1 intelligence item. I don't know how much it would really do for us. We'll do it just for kicks, especially because everything I think sells for exactly the same amount of money back, so we can ultimately exchange our power around as much as we need to. You always kind of have a flat curve when it comes to that. Oh, they can't even equip it anyway. I was overjudging how much. Because I think all of these 1 costs are actually worthwhile having on her. Eh, whatever. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm hoping that the difficulty change alone is enough to make it possible for us to finish the story. So we can't go there. There's a lot of space. Okay. There's a guy sitting over there. I wonder if he has any info for us. Keep on moving. I only talk to pillows, and you, ma'am, are clearly not a pillow. What if we had Reggie? Would he talk to Reggie if we put him in the front of the party? Let's make our save here. You've used the breakroom key. Okay. So I'm guessing this is extra then. Now, is it a fight? It sure is. Okay. So they're gonna have to come up. I don't think... Okay. So I think we send Sophie immediately around. And try to get rid of the healer, as we do. Unfortunately, we don't have... Yep. Need an orange. There we go. Good hit, Sophie. Alright. I think we'll just hide an arrow behind the couch. Put everything fatigued or sleepy or whatever that actually is called. Don't really have any bar strikes though, so we'll just sit on it because I don't want to waste our rerolls. Hammer to here. It's unfortunate that she doesn't have quite the range to attack without getting into trouble herself. Nope. That did not work out. I guess we can just put a line of fire there. So that anything that does want to come too close in has to stand in it. What the fuck was that? I'm not sure what the heck. Barrage pillow, huh? Does he just literally attack that many times every time? I see his, like, curious... I've forgotten how to actually view... There we go. Spreads out damage to all foes in a square. Okay, so if no one's in that space, or if it's single target, it just hits them that many times. God, that's fucking nuts. This might be the perfect... meteorite opportunity. Especially if we could get Luna to have repeating arrow here. Oh, it's perfect. The only problem now is Okay. So that guy's the issue. But I don't think she can move again unless I drew the card that gives her another action, and she only has one magic point. So unfortunately, we might have to take a fireball hit that we do not want to take, but there's also the chance that he just burns to death. There, I think we just move one, even though that probably puts her at barrage risk. Yeah, not great. We have to kill that guy. We can heal Sophie. Okay, alright. I guess they're both just gonna hit exactly the same spot. And we'll send Sophie in. Green, so this earns us mana. This will hit everybody. This will give us mana. I think we bank on that. Okay, yep. Let's reroll for an extra hit. Yeah. Oh, shit. Ah, more units. Also, if I do believe, even on previous Nightmare mode, I don't think we had permadeath. I think as long as we won the battle, we were okay. Units come back. So it's not like we're totally hosed either if one of our units does happen to go down. In green, that gives us mana. Now we're in orange. Blow them up. Don't move anywhere and heal yourself. Might be able to throw that far enough to hit him. Alright. And Neru, you're on your own here. Let's make sure these guys can't bull rush you. They cannot. Which means this should be the only guy left for you to hit, so wipe him off the face of the earth. Easy enough. Amber. Get you into play here. Might actually be able to cause a little bit of damage. Alright. I think we actually pull out. Let them come in even further because there's no reason to like engage on them right there. And I think we take like 2 steps back. Maybe fish around a little bit, see if we can get orbital sleep, you know? There it is. Just let the sky fall on them. Oh, I forgot that she can't move after attack. See, my instincts from the other game are now getting in the way. Just a touch, because I was like, wait, I can attack and then move, but I actually cannot do that. Once you start committing to attacking, that is the end of it. I'm not sure how I feel about that either. Your movement action and attacking action being like locked in that way. I feel like if you start in a position and then you attack, you should be able to move. I think we'll be safe enough. Surely that guy won't just one-tap Amber. I guess we could even make a attempt to just spear him down. Alright, clean. Unintentionally clean. We got a card, which I'm assuming is Reggie's gold border. Cheat. Swap hands with a player, I guess, one of your allies. It's interesting. This door does not open. Is that Neru on the television? Some lipstick for pillows. Yeah, there you go, yeah. We're terrorizing the Citadel. Gotta destroy the city to save the city. Alright, well, since we're gonna start trying all of these doors, but we don't want to necessarily go the way that we're supposed to go, we'll just save it, pop in one. Okay. What do we have here? Whirlwind. That does sound like it could be cool. Deals 70, spent... Oh, it's one of those weird coin mechanic ones. I don't really... To be honest, I don't want to deal with having to figure out how that works. I didn't want to do it before, and I don't want to do it now. This seems like it might be... Nope, it just ends right here on a balcony. Angel's Ring. I heard that the king is holding a grand feast tonight. I wonder what the special occasion is. His death. He just doesn't know it yet. No, that wasn't a card, actually. It was an equip. Angel's Ring. +2 int for every alive ally in battle. Okay. So essentially +8. Ideally. That's not terrible. Royal Robes. I left a pot in there. Though I'm not sure it matters because I think we've already missed a couple of these collectibles. Let us look. What do the robes do? Assuming they're blue. Oh, yeah, okay. +15 resistance per item that sells for a high price. Huh. What defines high price? It's a little bit abstract there, but... Right. Neru, look! Ah, the drawbridge. King Fluff's throne room is just beyond that drawbridge. We must find a way to lower it so that we can cross. Any ideas? Okay. I've thought of 2 plans. A quick one and a long one. The quick one is more dangerous, but let's do the quick one. Woohoo! The quickest way to lower the drawbridge is to ask around. One of the pillows in the area might know something, but we'll have to pick our words carefully. We don't want them to think we're intruders. Oh, that's not what I had in mind at all. Sophie just wants to kill everybody, 'cause she's our beloved battle maniac. Yeah, works for me. Alright, let's start by asking the locals. Like him. That's not a local, that's a guard. Yeah, wait, Reggie, are you sure that isn't a guard? Hello there, friend. Nice weather we're having. Oh, hello. Are you here to see the king? I'm sorry, but it's rare for the drawbridge to be raised. There must be an emergency or something. You'll have to come back another time. An emergency? Like intruders? Intruders? I hope not. I've just been told to keep an eye out for anyone suspicious. Like those 3 behind you. There's something different about them. Can't really put my finger on it, but those 3, they're a different kind of pillow. But they're my friends, and they're here to see the king too. Oh, okay. What the f... Man, I've been having the worst day. I left my lunchbox on the other side of the drawbridge. Captain Rick's been really strict about snacking, too. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Hey, what if we lower the drawbridge to get your lunch back? That's a great idea. Captain Rick said the only way to lower the drawbridge is to use the lever hidden in the Royal Armoury. After that, you can cross the drawbridge and get my lunch. Great, we'll be on our way then. Okay, yep, alright. Yeah, don't mind us, we're just different pillows. We're gonna have a fight in the armory? What the heck is this place? This castle is huge. My god. Dual daggers, alright. Sure that those synergize with Reggie's cards somehow. Yeah, coins. I don't care, sorry. I do not care about the coin mechanic. Can we go through here? Lance pillow. I'm telling you, that plan won't work. Oh shit, okay. They've already gotten past the dreaded hallway of doom, remember? A second hallway would only slow them down. It's still better than your idea. Sending all of our guards to the throne room would give them control over the entire castle. Guys, has anyone heard from the warden? Shouldn't he be back by now? I haven't heard from Terry either. You guys don't think Reggie killed them, do you? Impossible. The warden is one thing, but Terry is the strongest fighter I know. Not only is he brave, but he attacks 5 times more than the rest of us. I'm sure he's holding off the intruders as we speak. Guys, they got Terry. He's dead. What? That's the last straw. Knights, I never thought we'd have to resort to such drastic measures, but I think it's time to finally bring out the Knights of the Bedside Table. We come bearing dinner, fresh from the crystal, courtesy of King Fluff. Oh, thank goodness, we can finally eat. But sir, what were you about to say? Huh? Oh, I don't remember, I'm so hungry. Look, the key to the Royal Armoury is in that chest over there. So long as they don't get it, they'll never be able to lower the drawbridge from within the Royal Armoury. Let's eat up quickly and get right back to coming up with our plan. Now's our chance. We can sneak in while they're eating. There's no way that's going to work. Trust me. Why don't we just kill them all? Single room fight, I think we can manage. I say we go the Sophie route this time. So this is probably locked, right? This is the armory, I'm guessing. Okay. Yep. So let's peek in here. Since that other room, I believe... Oh, hello, Mr. Merchant. More Reggie cards. No dialogue options. Okay. That's fine then. I'm not really interested in trying to min-max our equipment at this exact moment. Wow, okay. We literally just chomp, gobble, munch. Nom, nom, nom. Can you pass the salt, please? Snap, crackle, pop. Alright, I mean, they really are distracted by their meal, I suppose. I can't believe that actually worked. Of course it did. And now the Royal Armoury awaits. We've used the Armoury key. Oh, is this an armory or a torture chamber? What the heck? Well, 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 you've arrived. A lot faster than I was expecting. Your power must be great if you've managed to defeat the Knights of the Bedside Tables so quickly. But no matter. Here in the Royal Armoury, you will finally meet your demise. Rick, how could you betray the band of cheerful peeps? You were a captain. You had, like, third pickings on loot. Because I have ambition, Reggie. King Fluff offered me a life of luxury and a large sum of buttons in exchange for your petty band. How could I have possibly refused? A large sum of buttons? How many are we talking? 36 buttons, to be exact. Rick, you bastard. You sold us out for chump change. You could have gotten at least 3 times that amount. A small price to pay, for once I deal with you, there will be no one left to stop us. The entire Dreamworld's food economy will be ours. You swore an oath, Rick. The band of cheerful peeps only steals from the rich, you remember? Using the dream fragment to create food will ruin thousands of innocent lives. Reggie, you're not seeing the bigger picture here. Why have less when you can have more? Your evil plan ends now, Rick. Enough talk. Good, I'm tired of listening to you two squabble. Let's get to the fighting already. You're starting to sound like Sophie, Luna. There we go, you're starting to sound like me, Luna. This armory is filled with only our strongest soldiers. And you, Reggie, just brought a measly handful of troops. This is a fight you cannot win, brother. Brother. For the Emperor, brother. With my brains and Neru's brawn, we can't possibly lose. I'm pretty sure that's backwards, and also it's more like Luna's brawn and Neru's brains, and, you know. Whatever. It's your funeral. Follow me to your doom. What if we just don't? What if we just go in a different door? Oh. Blast! Rick retreated through that reinforced door. We'll have to find another way to get to him. There, we can open that gate. Is this like a puzzle fight? What are we doing? Can I check these things? Door. Huh. I mean, let's just put Luna on the side and move her closer to that, I guess. We'll see what happens. Can Sophie break this? Is that what we're doing? No? Do you interact with it? Ah. Okay, so I'm guessing these are not openable then. We have to just go gate to gate. I'm just worried about these popping open at some point and a fuck ton of enemies flooding out, because they love to do that unannounced ambush shit. Where, like, there's not even a turn warning or anything. It's just like, oh, pop, look, there's enemies. Like, whatever. Oh, 20. Oh my god. 21 and 33 on treasure chests hovering in the void. Okay. Hopefully this room just goes straight to that. And then 30 fucking 3. My god. Alright. We might be in for a slog here. Unfortunately, I don't have any artillery shells, so we're just going to have to wait it out. Just throw some fire out there. Yeah. Sophie can probably buff herself, I guess. God fucking see? Dude, I hate that shit. Granted, at least they're just balloon pillows, but like the fact that enemies can just pop into the map with zero warning at all is actually really fucking aggravating to me. Like reinforcing the battle map is fine, but you should have like a one round like indicator. Even if it doesn't tell you exactly what's like, it's not like, oh, 2 exactly of this enemy are going to show up. There should be like some sort of something that says, hey, enemies, you know, may be coming. Alright, so let's, I want to see the threat range on that mage. Okay. We're going in, baby. Sophie's going deep. And these are mana restores. Okay. And a card draw. Probably don't need to worry about card draw just yet. If we're actually getting mana. Damn. That dude is dodge central. Okay. Now I need to be worried about who can threaten Amber. Maybe we leave her here to help. Clear out the balloons when they show up. I really wish we could get some of these orbital lasers that Neru's entire thing is built around, you know? That was a good hit. Hopefully that forces her to prioritize healing herself. That would have been a great hand if we were in attacking range. Perfect. I was hoping that they would kind of L up so that we could get Luna in a position where she could attack both of them, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Can I not undo the move either? Once you're committed to the bit. Gosh dang with these misses. I was hoping for... Nope. Alright. Well, that's cool. My god, we are literally just... Okay, so let's, what's this guy's threat range? Okay, we have to kill him, probably. But if I move Naru here. We put these two to sleep. We can... We just can't use that with double range, or else Sophie will smack that guy and wake him up. So we'll do this so that we can consume the buff, so that we don't double target. Oh, we still double target. Fuck. I don't want to double target with that, so I think we'll do that to bring it down to 1 square. Why is it still... Fuck. Oh, because it was an orange attack. I'm dumb. Alright. Okay. Well, now... I was going to save this to see if we could heal and hurt at the same time, but I don't think that's going to be enough to resolve it. Naru may take a hit here. Oh, good dodge. All right. Let's just move Amber as far as we can. Light herself on fire. Make herself not on fire. Easy peasy. Luna, we will move as far as we can while still being able to attack. There we go. Clean. I think we try and move Naru. Can she move over this guy? What the fuck? Why? Is it because he's asleep? That's weird. I don't think we want to open that just yet. Our party's too scattered. All right. Heal yourself, little mage. Prolong the inevitable. Alright, okay. Too easy. We start trying to take some of those fatigue stacks off of people. Come on, monsters. Alright. Actually, I think we just see using this now. Who we end up aggroing just by merit of artillery strike. Those 4? Alright. We can work with that. So we'll just bring out Sophie about that far. Well, that's actually still really far away from the rest of our squad. Yeah, I think we just wait. Okay. Okay. Just out of touch. All right. We can still bring down the sky. Basically, everybody is aggroed right now anyway. And the more of those that we can put out, more distractions little angel pillow will have. I'm tempted to bring Amber online. I'm just a little afraid for her. She's definitely going to take a hit. We put her behind Sophie, but I think it will be okay. Luna's just going to keep running. She's got a lot of rerolls. We could try and reroll for the card that gives her a second move. There we go. Bring her a little bit up to speed. Ouch. Yeah, see, that hit Amber a little more than I would have liked. We have to be careful because we can't really afford to allow this guy to hit her. So she may have to move, or rather will move 100%, just to avoid any catastrophes. Move Luna in. She should be able to just stomp this entire area. We're starting in green, correct? Yep, okay. That guy's probably dead. But we'll finish the job just because. Alright, good hits. Sophie with that frontline skirmish coming out strong. We'll move narrow right up. Just, I guess, just snipe this guy straight out. Just to make sure that he doesn't get a hit in. Yep. heal itself. It's what's the limit of her movement? I'm just afraid that we open this and then there's like, yeah, exactly. All right. Well. What's his range? Perfect. Do we send Sophie up here? Or, oh, those are bombs, too. I think we send Luna. If that is the case... Sophie can come over here and finish off Mr. Angel. Why not? We don't need the hit points, but, you know, nice little feel-good. Naru, unfortunately, doesn't have any fatigue on these guys. We still had sleep, but I don't really think it's worth it. I mean, well, we can move her to there. Still doesn't put her in range. I wish we had... God, that's even worse. I want one of the heals. Damn. I wanted this, but in the group, so that I could pull the fatigue stacks off of everybody. What was that? Did he just alert without moving? Oh no. Let me see. Okay. Now both of those guys can come after her. And in theory, if we kill that guy, Amber is safe. So if we move her up here... Okay. Leave Narrow right there, actually, just in case. So which of these do you think... I'm guessing this might be the bonus? I don't know. We'll try this one first. Okay, yeah, see, I'm guessing it goes from, like, here up to where the treasure is. But it could be a bait and switch. It's hard to tell. But now that she's done that, can she still move? She cannot. Which sucks. At least only the Warlock can get to her. Though I'm not sure if they even triggered, to be honest. Because I was gonna wait to play this until that door was open so that everyone gets the fatigue. But if I artillery strike and it hits one of those and aggroes them, I mean, it does mean she could take an extra hit that she doesn't need to take, and she is kind of on her own. I think we just risk it. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, she heals the pillow that's about to go blow itself up. This guy should also come. Just, oh, no. Alright. I think we move Naru. Try and get her over to where she can help a little bit. Of course, her snipe is just one out of range. That's out of range. That's really unfortunate. Don't think we have any rose petal stacks, so... Swift Stiletto. We'll just leave Luna there, I think, to deal with that. Start moving her this away. Lol. So, let's see. What's the threat range? She is armor broke, which means I don't want her to take a whole bunch of hits. I can all get to her. Does that mean we just go in like crazy and try and kill them so that they can't attack us? Because if we don't kill them, there's a good chance that she just gets wiped out. And with this map being what it is, I'm not sure we can afford to let that happen with how much distance we probably have to clear. So maybe we literally just pull her straight to the edge of the threat zone, which means Neru is probably going to get debuffed, but... I don't think it will actually hurt her. Didn't even hit her to begin with, so... Alright, well that solves that problem, except for the part where this mage literally tried to body block Luna for whatever inexplicable reason. Probably should have done this first. Gosh dang it. Get out of here. Please, actually, let's let Sophie go in. And reduce this down to as much of a 50-50 as possible. Ah, man. One hit dry. So I guess a 33% chance that we hit that sucker with our... Nope. No dice. Alright. Oh, crap. I probably still could have cut it down if I'd have used Amber. My bad. Almost forgot. Because if we'd have put her in the middle, she probably could have killed both of these. Not with hits like that. What's our timer looking at? 21? Okay. Now I get a whole hand of orbitals. Gosh, just... Okay. Just kill him, Sophie. I don't care what else happens. Just kill him. We'll bombard the shit out of the mage. Easy. Try and get Luna to come regroup. Has a little bit of distance to cover, but thing is, with that being the chest, I wonder if that's where we're supposed to go. I'm half tempted to pull this door just to see. It's like a, yeah, a little dead-end cubby. That's kind of what I thought. I guess we can handle that while Luna's catching up. Especially if Neru's going to give us the option to immediately start pulling them out. Because this will aggro them for sure. Do we reroll, spend some rerolls for a movement, or do we just save them? I think we just save them, right? We're not in a particular rush. Ow. That witch hit hard. I think... Oh, okay. All right. Big hits. Okay. Maybe we just delay this a turn, because if... there's no reason to. Sophie can kill him. Move Sophie in. Let her do what she does. Too easy. We can just spend this. I can't reach. Let's hope. Now we can move though. Make them sleepy, make them healed. I know I just said we had time, but I kind of want to get this card. There we go. Now everybody is mostly in the same spot. I do want to look at this. I think it only matters for that one turn, right? I keep like instinctively putting the enchant on there, thinking it's like a lingering buff, and it's just not. It like literally is only good for one stupid limited round. What are we at? 17? We're just gonna stack up. Prepare to breach. Looks like all of them don't have any fatigue stacks, but we'll make sure. We'll let Luna pull the door. Oh, and that's almost the end of it. With Boss Man hanging right out. Okay. We could move Luna in. So I'm assuming that's within threat range, yeah. want to pull for bombardment. Gosh dang. No, let's wait. Let's just wait. I'm not sure I understand what just happened. Looks like that guy attacked Luna from there somehow. Set off her body armor. Oh, okay, so he hits in a T. Odd. Will that aggro Reggie? Looks like probably not. So I think we do. I think we go full retard into this. Hammer that dude. Let Sophie come up and take care of this guy. Should be enough. Whatever's left, I'm sure Amber can handle. It's probably alright. Neru has a snipe, and she does not need to move from where she is, really, so we'll just solve that problem right now. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Nope, that's all our rerolls. Unfortunate. Oh god. Alright. I was not expecting that guy to just go aggro. Whose range am I seeing right there? Is it the Paladin? Okay, because he can run around. What does his range look like? Got it. Because that's the one that I'm afraid of. I think we could probably body block him with Amber. Do some damage here. It won't be a lot, unfortunately. Thing is, I don't know if Luna can kill that guy. And I don't want to get... I guess these guys are already in kind of bad... I'm not sure I want to get Sophie in threat range of Rick. I feel like he could maybe do some damage here. But those good hits. See if we can get one more shield bash. There we go. Clean. Alright, good job. I don't know if Sophie can actually heal herself off of some of these attacks. Putting her in the fire might be a really bad idea. Yeah. may need to re-roll for the retreat card. Oh, shit. I rolled right over the card that actually just heals her. Wow, we did not pull a single one that draws her back to the point and then heals her. Hopefully she does not get killed for that. That might have been a misplay. I was overzealous. I was paying attention, looking for that specific retreat card, and so I ignored the self-heal when it popped up. Which is funny, because it's literally a big green heart. You think I would have noticed that, but... My big red heart, it's a big green heart. Yeah, see, and there's the one I was freaking looking for. Doesn't matter now, though, because she's about to self-heal herself to the maximum with her DPS. Meanwhile, Reggie gets sent to the puzzle basement. I don't really want to put a bunch of this fire out because it'll take away the Korra's range, but it'll be okay. There we go, that helps. That's what I was looking for. It isn't a ton of damage, but it should be just enough, because assuming Naru, yeah, has a snipe shot. Put one through his head. Call it a day. Good night. Nice, 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 nice. One red for everybody. That might actually give them what they need to equip some stuff. Rick. You won. You always win, don't you, Reggie? It's never been about winning, Rick. It's about doing what is right. Yeah, I don't know about that. You're a weird ADHD thief pillow. I don't know if you really have any grounds upon which to morally grandstand. But, you know, whatever. It sounds nice, doesn't it? I understand that now. Sure you do. Sadly, it's too late for me. You were always the good son, and I always hated you. There was so much we could have done together. Why did you hate me so much? Do you remember when we were 6, and you gave your pudding to that starving family in the park? Yes. That's why. I don't get it. I wanted that pudding, and you robbed me of my chocolatey goodness. You had 4 puddings that day already, but I wanted 5. Ugh. Rest in peace, my ass, Rick. Fucking burn in hell, you piece of shit. No ripperoni for you. I hope you are tormented for eternity. And the other pillows won't be long behind you. Let's see. Reggie. You little maniac. The lever for the drawbridge must be around here somewhere. Let's find it. I do believe since we finished the battle, yeah. Ooh, a warbow. Okay. Though we're not using Sarah, even though I probably should. It sounds like she's crazy broken if you are smart enough to build her. But I do want to see what it does. Inflict vulnerable to targets from dealing damage 4 or more tiles away. That's actually really good. It would almost be worth putting on her for Meteorite to have its effect, but... Did I buy a bronze sword? We did. Let's slap that on Luna. Now we can slap on these bronze sticks that I had bought. Even though there's probably a better use we could make of those. We'll have to optimize later. Down comes the drawbridge. Okay. Ah, we can't open that up. So can I open these other doors as well? now. Very well, then. To the king. Unless we get ambushed randomly. But I'm assuming not. I'm assuming we'll walk out to the drawbridge and be like, here you go, buddy. We're going to go get your lunch. For sure. Please don't forget about my lunch. I'm starving. That'll be the least of your worries, my friend. Alright. Well, everybody, take a quick break. So we are at about, it's 2 hours, give or take. So I'm going to, I need a second so that I can stop this and then break it in half. Those of you that are here hanging out, it'll be one kind of BRB for you, but I'm going to split the episodes up so that they can be separate instances on YouTube. So, everyone, thanks for hanging out with me. Go get some water, take a quick break, stand up, stretch, move, the usual, and I will see you in just a little bit. Godspeed, and be right back.